My name's Megan, and today I'm going to be talking about the 8 elements of thought and why we think the way we do. It's called purpose. What is your purpose? What's the motive? For example, what's the purpose of assigned seats in a classroom? Is it just because the teacher wants to be mean, or is it because it helps with your classroom management? Both. I'm just kidding. Question. Can everybody understand your question? Does your question make sense? Do you need to ask your question in a different way for everybody to be able to understand it? If I want to know what today's date is, I'm going to ask the class, what's today's date? Pretty simple question. Everybody should be able to understand the question and be able to answer it all the same because we only have one date. Information. Do we have all the information that we need? Do we need to gather some more? If our class is going to do a group project, does everybody have the tools they need and the correct information to be successful in the inferences? Is there anything else that needs to be considered? How are you coming to your conclusion? Concepts. This is basically our hypotheses that we are using to make everything make sense. Is everybody else thinking the same thing through this hypothesis? Or is it just based off your thoughts? Assumptions. Assumptions are thoughts that we have in our head. Sometimes you realize you're having them. Sometimes you don't realize you're having them. They can be good. They can be bad. Are you assuming something bad whenever you look at your classmates just because you see that they're not focused? Or are they not focused because they don't understand the direction? Implications and consequences. The difference, implications are based off your thoughts versus consequences are based off your actions. To imply when you say that, if we go outside versus stay inside when it's raining. Consequences, we get wet if we go outside. Point of view. How is it that you're looking at it? Are you looking at it based off your opinions? Are you looking at it based off other people's opinions? Sometimes you need to step back and look at the point of view from somebody else's perspective. Dyslexia. We don't realize how people who are dyslexic look at things because we're not dyslexic. If we look at it from their point of view, then maybe we can understand a little better and be a little bit more fair based off their perspective. Left-handed, try writing with your right hand. Try writing backwards. Try writing with a bunch of distractions and people yelling, and you're just trying to do simple reading because everything is just kind of jumbled up when you're dyslexic. If you actually were to try to put yourself in their shoes, maybe you can have a better point of view, better understanding. Hypotheses.